Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the fact that over the last few days, we have seen Bitcoin come back above and break through some very significant levels of resistance on both the daily and the weekly timeframes. We've broken above the 100-day simple moving average, which is the blue line, the 200-day simple moving average, which is the green line, the horizontal level of resistance, which was the previous range lows from back earlier on in 2022, and we've also seen a breakthrough above the 20 and 21 weekly moving averages. Overall, this has been a very bullish last few days, and I did want to talk about the implications of breaking through all these levels of resistance and what we could potentially expect, say, into the next few weeks and months with Bitcoin. So if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, by the way, I will leave a link to my Twitter page in the description below. Feel free to go ahead and check that out as well. I'm fairly active over there with crypto content. So first, I do want to talk about the blue line, which is the 100-day simple moving average. We have seen that as very strong resistance throughout this entire bear market, with the rejection right here in March, a brief deviation later on in April, and then another rejection right here, April, May, into that correction all the way back down to the first low at 25K. We also saw retests right here in August, September, as well as November. And each time we retested this, we saw a pretty sizable correction back down, rejecting off the moving average, and then coming back down to form lower lows. But we have seen that breakout above that level back here just a few days ago. That level was around $18,000. And since then, we have had multiple daily candles closing above this region and a continued breakout where we're really getting confirmation of a solid breakthrough, a solid breakout above this 100-day simple moving average. So that was the first real positive and bullish sign. And then we saw the breakout above this horizontal level, which is around 18.4 to 18.6. That was a level that we held as support all the way in these months of consolidation just before that FTX crash, that FTX breakdown. So we've reclaimed those two levels and we've gone back above the 200-day simple moving average, which if we go all the way back here in March, that was the rejection that we had coming up to this level for that longer term lower high. When I zoom out here, that was the big dead cat bounce that we had right up into that 200-day average. And we have also seen a break up above that level as well. So a very significant move over the last few days. Currently, the 200-day average is at 19.5K, and we do have two daily candles above this region so far. So just look for some more confirmation into the next few days if we can get some more candle closes upwards in this region, holding above this level. And ideally, what we want to see into the next few weeks with the 200-day average is for this to start to slope back upwards and for the price to come up, hold it as support on any correction back down, where we start to see this act as support like we see at typical reversals of longer term bear markets. So that is definitely something to pay attention to, and this will happen when we have prices closing back above levels that they were 200 days ago. So if we go back here 200 days, with the 200-day average, Bitcoin was closing upwards at this $20,000 region. So very similar to where we are today. That's why it's kind of rounded off right here. And if Bitcoin can, over the next few weeks, continue this uptrend, continue this leg up and close prices upwards in the $22,000 to $23,000 range, we're really going to start to see this 200-day average slope back up, which is actually something that we saw happen towards the end of the last bear market. And if I go back here over to that last bear market, you can see a pretty similar story. We had the resistance off these moving averages throughout that bear market, coming up to both of these acting as resistance all the way up until late 2018 and early 2019, where Bitcoin was able to break back above the 100-day average and then back above the 200-day average. And then we started to see those slope back upwards, leaving us behind this bear market and leaving in that longer term cycle low. So scrolling in here to today, again, that is what we want to see unfold into the next few weeks and the next few months. And ideally, if we can get more daily candle closes above this, that will just give us more and more confirmation of a breakout. Now, if you do see a correction back down and we do start to retest on these levels, look to see if we can have some support being held. And just as an example, as an illustration, if we come back down to say this 18.4, 18.6K region, look for some buyers starting to step in at the zone. That will really solidify the breakout and solidify this big deviation below that range that we had with basically just the catalyst, the FTX crash. So I also do want to talk about the weekly chart. We are breaking out above the 20-week simple moving average as well as the 21-weekly exponential moving average. That has also been a very strong level of resistance over this bear market. We saw rejections right here in December of 2021 on that first breakdown, a big move back up to this here in March and April, and then continued resistance right here in November. So overall, it has been a significant level over the last several months, and we have seen this big weekly candle up breaking above these weekly moving averages. And again, that has come off the back of them starting to slope off. And if we go back here 20 weeks ago, Bitcoin was closing prices on the weekly chart at the 19K region. So this is going to start to slope upwards as well. So overall, very positive, very bullish for that longer term momentum starting to reverse, starting to give us a rounded base. And at this point, really what we want to see is very similar to the daily chart. We just need to see some more confirmation. So if we get those weekly candle closes above these moving averages, say on some consolidation, that would be a very positive sign where we would start to look at this as the first breakthrough, a first breakout above the moving averages since losing them all the way back here in November of 2021 towards that all-time high and that peak. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content and the analysis. By the way, make sure to check out my Twitter page. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.